Hello everyone, welcome to Make It Blue, a Disney adventure. Let me just turn down my brightness so you don't see that much glare on my end. Hopefully we can get some people to hop on. This is very sporadic. I should have told my moderators I was supposed to go random, but I can also do my own moderating too, if we need to. I'm just going to make sure I'm up and running on my end. I'm just going to make sure I'm up and running on my end. I'm just going to make sure Sorry, I wanted to make sure we are all good. Perfect. Sorry, I'm just doing a couple of tweaking here. Alrighty, we got 2 people on. Hey guys, make sure you guys go and say hello in the chat. Sorry for the dismay of what's going on. I'm just making sure on my end I share what I can. I wanted to share with you guys what my new setup is going to look like once I have that up and running and what it's going to look like. I'm also going to put the banner below. So give me 1 second. Alrighty. Sorry, I should have had this ready the entire time. Just gonna put it here. Make sure to share with friends. Put this to Alright, and for those of you who are joining in, make sure you share this with the fellow DisCube community via social media. Make sure they join in the conversation. Have them go directly to my YouTube channel here. And for those of you, any of you who are joining in, make sure you guys are saying in the conversation. Say hello in chat. I'm open to saying hello. I just posted on Instagram, so I should have a few people on. I also wanted to let you guys know what's going on throughout the week. Let me get on my second light so it's not as weird looking on my end. Because sometimes on my end it can be a little, the light can be a little daunting. And I'm sorry for the glare in my glasses. I'm gonna try to fix that before Friday. That's my goal. At least I think that's gonna be my goal as of right now. Alrighty. But yeah, make sure you guys go and share this. I'm gonna also post it on the Slack group, so give me 1 second. I'm just gonna do the same thing I'm doing right now. Okay. Shared it on both of the Slack groups, so we should be able to get some people on here. Sorry for the craziness, which is my life. For those of you who are happy, and thank you for joining me, make sure to like this video. And if you are new to the channel and want to subscribe, make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button, as well as clicking that bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And what I said in the chat earlier, if you are here, make sure you share it with the fellow DisTube community via social media. Make sure they get into along and share it with everyone else. I want to say hello to Big Disney Fan. I was just going to talk about what was going on this week. You were going to be in the conversation. Happy birthday! I might as well say it now since he's here. I'm going to be on his birthday live stream at 9:30. Pretty sure it's 9:30. Hold on, let me confirm. 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, and in Central Time, your time is 8:15 for the live stream. I am going live with him, possibly Mouse Talk. It depends on what he's doing. And Dean from the live place. I don't know why my head was going to a weird place, but happy birthday. And I'll be sure probably to sign something on your birthday stream. And maybe you can teach some people some sign language along the way. Sorry. I'm just looking on my site here. Sorry if everyone's distracted. For those of you who keep on joining, make sure you guys are saying your names in chat, saying hello, because we want to say hello to you. I wanted to make sure we can get a couple people on before I share what my new setup's going to look like, especially before that. I thought I put it in this Slack group. Where did I put it? Oh no. Did I not put it up? 9:30 p.m. is the stream time. Yep. Big Disney fan, I got it. I gotcha. With the stream time. No worries. I might not be able to get on until 9:20, Big Disney fan, but I'll try and see if I can make it to 9:15. I've been having I went to the doctor today, so I've been having a lot of medical stuff going on, so, but I will try my best. Sorry, I'm trying to, I thought I added it on here. Got my computer glasses today. That's awesome. Yeah, I will say, Big Disney fan, just so you know, as a heads up, because when you increase the brightness, your glare on your glasses will be more. So when you're about to live stream, just turn down the brightness on your computer, and you'll still get the good lighting, but your glare won't be as bad on your glasses. It's awesome. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it didn't show up. Hold on. Sorry, making adjustments. But for anyone who joins, make sure you guys say hello in chat. We all like to say hello. Even if you're ninja moding, you can always send me an Instagram message, a Facebook message if you're on Facebook. Okay, sorry. I had to edit it because I didn't know what I was doing, apparently. Okay. And I wanted to let everyone know what was going on last night, for those of you who weren't here. I'm actually going to copy this and enter it into the chat here. If you guys haven't seen my my live stream last night, we went live with one of my moderators, Rachel Loves Disney, as well as Carolyn's Life and Karen's Real Life, which is awesome. So if you guys, I'm going to post that link in the chat right now. This is the link to the live stream that was done with April Roga last night. We had the Lynn Project. We had Jeff Bates in disguise as the animated investor. It was hilarious. It was a big topic of discussion. We also had 3 other live streamers on the chat with us, all with special needs. We had Rachel, who has autism like myself, as well as Carolyn's Life, who has cerebral palsy. And we had a really fun conversation. And this is something that April kind of really wanted to do with her channel since she started. And I'm really supporting her in her journey. And wanting to let parents know that at the end of the day, like, you're enough and don't think that you're ever not enough for it. And we got Disney Dan here. Hello. Thank you for ninja watching, by the way. I understand. No worries. No worries. I know that you have been working a crazy amount of days. And as soon as I get my upcoming schedule, I will send it to you, Dan, so that way we can figure out something and make it work. And also, Rachel's probably going to be watching because she wants to be a cast member like us, both the way that we wanted to. Let's see, what else is new? So, show on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll do another episode of Catching Up with Caitlin. We might have Rachel on, and we also might have my sister Allie pop on. Now, she's the type, she's not going to be on the channel 24/7 because it isn't her channel, and I'm not going to force her to do anything she doesn't want to. We might have her on, we might have Rachel on as a guest, which is awesome. And it's going to be right before Dole Whip Dad's live stream, Disney Pins Live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or, I'm sorry, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, it's one of those days today. And then also, we got some big news in the Disney community. I don't know if you guys have watched. We already have confirmed the NBA is coming to Disney for using their facilities there. But we have another sport that's joining the party in terms of going to the resort. We just got news today that the MLS, which is the soccer, Major League Soccer, is going to be back in a tournament form coming to Disney. So they're all going to play at ESPN Worldwide of Sports as of right now, and they're starting at July 8th, which is not that far away, and it's kind of awesome to know that it's coming so soon. I just want to make sure to share all the good news so that way people can share. I'm just going to read what I've been reading today about this. I'm going to turn down my brightness so that way you guys did not see a glare in my glasses from this. So this is from WDW Info, which, by the way, that's for somebody who has been, if they do read anything on the internet, this WDW Info has been the most accurate every time. There are some days where they aren't completely accurate, but in terms of press releases and things like that from the actual companies, they've been really good about being on point about it. So let me read to you what it says. It says Disney and Major League Soccer has announced this morning that there will be a return of professional soccer within the days ahead. So the tournament's going to be called the MLB is Back tournament, and it's going to begin on July 8th on ESPN Worldwide Sports Complex. And for those of you who don't know what that is, where that is in Disney property, it's the closest to Pop Century Resort and the All-Star Resorts. Those are the two closest on property that are close. And they're huge. A lot of the cheerleading competitions and as well as baseball season, the off-season baseball season starts, they usually have somebody playing there. 26 MLS teams, so 26 in the country, will participate in the tournament. They're going to be getting, looks like in the beginning, they're going to have 3 matches in the day, 9 a.m., 8 p.m., and 10:30. And that's going to be on Eastern Standard Time because that's how Florida runs. And teams are beginning to arrive in Orlando on June 24th, and the teams need to report no less than 7 days before their first match. So if the first match was on, let's just say, the first day, which was July 8th, they can't come until at least the 24th because that's a week. Once the tournament has been completed, the MLS plans to continue their regular season with modifications. The commissioner, Don Garber, had something to say about the offseason. They said, "We are pleased to team up with Disney and to relaunch the 2020 MLS season and get back to playing soccer. This opportunity has to have all 26 clubs in a controlled environment, enables us to protect the health of our players, coaches, and staff as we return to play." So Orlando City, which is basically Florida's soccer team, is serving as the host club for the tournament. And such, they're going to be in the top seed. So a lot of people who are going to be in Disney or wanting to watch Orlando City, they're not going to be playing in towards the end. They are not going to have fans in the stands. They have confirmed that. They said that a testing plan is going to be in place for the tournament. And what's awesome is the MLS says that they're going to get back by supplying antibody tests for residents of Central Florida. So for those of you who don't know what antibody tests are, if you have been diagnosed with COVID, basically that test will tell you is that your body could be willing to fight the next time you have it. But yeah, as somebody who knows that NBA is coming back, and now that soccer is coming back, it'll give a lot of positive news to a lot of people right now, which is very exciting as of lately. It's kind of amazing to hear. And it looks like we got April here. Hello. Hello, good morning. Well, good afternoon. In April, I was able to add Rachel, but she hasn't responded to me yet. But I think she's doing her stuff for the day. She may not answer all the time, but she'll try when she can. Sorry. And then I also wanted to make some comment because I am originally from Wisconsin, Minnesota area, and those are kind of big areas in terms of COVID, and especially with what the events have been going on with the past week or so. I just kind of wanted to say my input so that way all of you could all be on the same page and I don't have to say it again. I can tell people to reference back to this video so that way it's easier for all of us. But my original neighborhood in Minnesota was one of the targets for the riots at our local targets, which there's a couple things I'd like to say on that because it's how do I put this? I support those who are willing to be in this fight together because obviously once you're sick and tired of doing something, you don't want to continue, right? So I understand that they want to protest and just say, hey, we don't want to deal with this anymore. We shouldn't have to deal with this anymore. We should be respected as people. And I totally agree. But to the point where they're looting and taking things out of from innocent businesses who haven't been willing to respond on that is a little bit depressing to me. But I do agree that there needs to be some change. And that goes for everyone. That goes for the disability community. A lot of police officers aren't trained in taking care of autistic children, especially in traffic stops, things like that, because we do drive. We do are on a vehicle. We can be in accidents, whenever we can. It's that way. And we got a fellow Wisconsinites in the house, Team Mold. Hey. Fellow Wisconsinites. For those of you who missed it and just stopped in, we just got news earlier this morning that MLS, Major League Soccer, is going to Walt Disney World 2. They're going to be starting their tournament on July 8th. And the earliest the teams can come for their first match is June 24th. So we have people actually staying near property or on property on the 24th, which is very, very exciting. What else? What else is going on? And for those of you who are just popping in and want to share this with the community, make sure you guys go and share it on social media with fellow DisTube community, favorite channels and things like that. Make sure you guys go share it out because that's how we're going to get more people on. And that way I don't have to say this over on Friday's channel or Friday's stream. Because Friday, it's going to be an interesting night for me. And then also, I just saw a doctor today for the first time and since November, which that was an interesting thing. So the medications that I do take for the autism that I do have require me to go to the doctor a lot more common than the average everyday 24-year-old. Mine is a type 2 controlled narcotic. So what does that mean? That means that the state or the national government kind of restricts on how that can be filled, first of all, how it's prescribed by the doctor, and things that the patient needs to be aware of before taking those meds. So a lot of common ADHD autism meds are considered controlled narcotics, and they have to be controlled because they're worried about it going on the black market and a lot of people taking it for the wrong reasons. So in my case, I had to go and see her. I've been able to get my prescriptions over the phone for a month's supply at a time, but financially, that's a lot to handle as somebody. But luckily, I had a doctor. So my facility that I see is basically a health center, but they use resident doctors. So these are ones that have already completed medical school and they're in their residency years before they transfer to any individual. So they'll have 3 years of residency in as a post-med student. And then once they turn the 3rd year, they can choose to either do a concentration in something or April, I can send you Carolyn's channel link for you. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn off. Sorry, I'm just turning off Do Not Disturb so you guys do that. Oh, yeah. Again, appointments for me is awful. Wisconsin was a lot better. I will say that Wisconsin was the easiest for my medications overall because my pediatrician saw me twice a year and they were able just to call over the phone and get that sent to CVS because you have to get it through the mail in Wisconsin, which is weird. Oh, no problems, Team Old. Hopefully we'll see you guys on Friday night. Stay safe in Milwaukee because I know there's probably a lot of protests going on there. So stay safe for all of you. But yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But I wanted to share with you guys a new project that I have in the works. So give me 1 second here. I'm just going to do this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Share screen. So I'm just going to see this. Hold on. I'm just going to see this so I can be able to see. Give me 1 second here. I should have had this pre-set up in case if I want to go live again. That's maybe something I should be doing now. I wanted to exit full screen. Tile left, tile right. Okay, now I can see all of you. Okay, perfect. All right, so I wanted to share with you guys some new exciting news. From seeing in the description, I'm excited to announce that I am officially part of the Live Place family. I don't think my stream is on this just yet, but I want you to support a couple of my friends who are going live tonight, including Big Disney Fan with us at 9:30. Sorry, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. But I wanted to share with you guys a couple of other friends who are going live tonight, so you guys can go and check. Starting with the Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy, as well as their son Avery. I can't remember her other daughter's name, but they are going live tonight. And their family has autism, so make sure you guys go check them out. And another live stream tonight is the D&G Explorers. They were on my first live stream on Friday. They were in the chat, and today they're talking Disney cruise, which is awesome. And we're actually planning on taking a cruise in August, not with Disney, another cruise line, but very interested to see what their thoughts are and maybe ask them what it's like sensory-wise. As somebody who's autistic, that's a big thing when cruising. Sensory can be difficult because sometimes you may not be able to leave the area you're in. And then another episode tonight, we got the classic Diz and That crew, the Shutt family, Zippity Doo Dad, Brandy and Dave, and I'm missing one. Shutt family, Brandy and Dave, Zippity Doo Dad. I'm missing someone. Oh, Steve's World. I'm sorry. I'm losing my brain today. It's one of those days. Those are, and then Griswold Family Vacay, they're doing a late night trivia tonight as well. But I wanted to share with you some of my details so you guys want to go and follow me and know what's going on throughout the time. Whenever you want to find out things about the live plays, about upcoming events, you just click on this little banner that says upcoming events. Sorry, I'm going to put this on a wider screen. Oh, nope. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're in the right section. Okay, and there's 2 categories you can choose me under. So you can go under channel event and you can click Make It Blue a Disney Adventure. That will take you there. Sorry, it's not wanting to work on my end, but if you click on Make It Blue a Disney Adventure on the Filter Events tab, it will filter exactly what you need on all categories. It'll let you know about every episode of Catching Up with Caitlin. I might be having another show added, but we're going to start with one and go from there. Sorry, I just got like a little thing in my hair. Bleh. And then also, if you're on the live place and you want to find my events just on the normal pages, you can go to view all events on the bottom of the page. And you just go through. And I'm also going to feature people tomorrow to make sure you guys go check out. Tracy Glenn's going live on Not Wasting Time at 4 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. Also, I need you guys to go support my friend Disney Dan. While he's here, he's got The Adventures of Gonzo with Disney Nuts as his episode. I'm not sure, did they say in here who's going live with him this week? Doesn't say. Doesn't say who's going live with them, but just to let you guys know. Let's see. I'm gonna load some more events. We also have on Thursday night. We also have Miss Lynn Project here. She has her checking in with the Lynn Project daily live stream, weekly live stream on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys go check her out. She's a big supporter of my channel, and I'm just liking to support other creators out there. And then Rob Fubs is doing either Frankie Fridays or Pub Talk, but I think he's going Frankie Fridays this week. I'm not sure. And this is on Friday. And this is the day of my live stream. So right after Spilling the Disney Tea and Monarch Moments, I gotta go farther. My show is going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my logo. I love my logo. It's one of my favorites. Somebody on the Slack channel on Pat Flynn's helped me create that. And then right before Dole Whip Dad's live stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I kind of wanted to share with you guys what's going on there. Also, as well as checking out, nope, hold on. I realized I stopped the screen. Apologize. Sorry, I'm going to share this again. I apologize. I did not mean to do that. So give me 1 second before I do this. Actually, I make sure this is set up right. Just give me 1 second here. I'm just making sure it's not in my personal, and also no videos are going off. So give me 1 second here. Okay. I like that it followed it already. Okay. Just make sure that the screen's turned off so you guys don't see that. Okay, we should add it. Okay, now we can see you guys. So this is our collab channel, April Roga. So I don't know if she's still here, but if she's still here, this is going to be her feature for today. I won't be able to share it on Friday, but I wanted to be able to feature it now before her live stream. We're going to figure out either a new show via the for the changes going on, but she has a 4-year-old son who is nonverbal on the spectrum. Or a 10-year-old, I'm sorry, 10-year-old on the autism spectrum that's nonverbal at the time. This is her Facebook page, Autism Moms TV Shows 2.0 with April Roga. This is my current live stream that was there last night. So if you find anything from 18 hours ago or on your YouTube that I linked, that I put up above, which is this one right here, this is her live stream on YouTube version. If you click either one of these from last night's show, and you can also watch the stream before 7 days ago. That was with me and my younger sister if you want to see that. I apologize if you hear my fan. My fan on my computer is running crazy right now. And make sure you guys stay involved and send their Disney love that way, because special needs community needs to have a light as well, because a lot of parents on the autism spectrum don't feel like they have a safe outlet to go out of that people won't judge them for. And what I want to tell them as a child of autism is just to let them know that they're not alone. Your child knows what you're going through. They may not fully comprehend what you're dealing with day in and day out, but they certainly appreciate it and they love you for who they are, even if they don't say it in words. But that's my next post. I was watching her final thoughts last night before I got off the stream. And at that time, I thought of doing a Molly Burke just uploaded a channel. So if you guys are Molly fans, make sure you guys go over to her channel and check it out. And make sure you follow her. She also has her YouTube channel. Let me see if, and she also has her website, netfriending.com. Let me see if I can load that here. Let me go ahead and see if I can switch it to the other one. So she also has her net friending. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Hey, April, if you're watching this, I want to let you know your networking site, I think, got hacked slightly because it's kind of messed up. So I can see if I can figure out, maybe contact the company because it's not in a language that's understandable. Well, let me take you on her YouTube channel. So give me 1 second here. Hello to the second person here. They're probably watching incognito, but oh, sorry. I gotta change that before YouTube copyrights it. Okay. I love big Disney fan. This is something she wrote on here. So it says, a person is not disabled but has a different ability than a lot of others. I will say that's true, but I say, big Disney fan, be careful for what you say that to and the context of how you put that into play. I know you're coming from a good place, so I know that's good, but I want to let you know, just as a heads up in front of others, to make sure to, not a lot of disabled people want to share their disabilities on camera, so make sure you please, guys, be safe about that. But here is her channel. I wanted to show that, so some of you guys who are watching the replay can go and subscribe to her. That way we can get more people on the robot here. So this is her YouTube channel, Net Friending, with April Roga and Roy Montero. Roy Montero is like her producer on the show, but has her show on there. And I feel like, April, you should make a channel trailer for your channel. I feel like it would be really helpful. Maybe put some clips of something together and put it all into one. Hey, we got James here, my moderator. Hey, we got a moderator in chat. Love it. But this is the episode from last night. I just want to make sure there's no copyright here, but I'm just going to do this and it won't pause the audio, so that way you don't hear the audio, but you'll see the picture. So we have Rachel Loves Disney. We have me, Roy, April, Carolyn's Life, who has cerebral palsy, and April. Hey, we got Vicky here. Hello. Sorry, trying to read. Hello. But I wanted to let you guys know, please support their channel. They're fairly new in the YouTube world, and we would love for them to make connections with the DizTube community. So if anyone's watching the replay and has connections to special needs in the DizTube community, we would love to have you on the show. find a way to connect with more people and let more people share their stories. Because the autism world is kind of it's not a place where everyone knows it's there, but they sometimes don't know the ins and outs of the struggles of every day. And James, hopefully you'll be on tonight's live stream with Big Disney Fan at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on with possibly Walt from Mouse Talk, as well as Dean from the Live Place, which I'm very excited because I've talked to him obviously in chat, but never, or email, but I haven't seen him in person, and he's the one who supports my live stream. So I want to make sure that everyone's aware of what's going on. I also wanted to let you guys know what was coming up with wanted to let you guys know what's going on with my blog as well, so that way you guys are up to date on what's going on and maybe give you a little bit of sneak peek that's coming. And also for those of you who have anyone that does not like writing reading form, I'm also going to be making accessible videos of all of my blog posts on my YouTube channel, and I'll make it as a playlist. And once I'm done with the post, I'll make sure to share it and let them know that that video was made when at that time and share an update based on that time. So let me go to, sorry. I also need to figure out whether doesn't know whether he can make it due to early show tomorrow. I heard about that, but I said I know he said he didn't say yes or no yet. That is. So these are the 6 that I have right now, and I'm going to currently make videos on them. I'm just waiting for permission from, especially the Changing World one video at a time. I wanted to share that with Mr. Cheesy Pop. I asked him if he was allowed to add some of the clips from his YouTube channel, and he said that's perfectly fine, just to showcase them. And we got Carolyn. April, this is the channel you want to add on YouTube. Carolyn Life. Hello, Carolyn. Nice seeing you from last night. My next post in the works, I'll show it to you in draft. I haven't wrote anything yet because I like doing the sticky notes thing so I can put everything in one type. But my next blog post is going to be about what life in quarantine is like as a special needs adult. I still yet to post anything on it, so I'm probably going to be working on that later today, so that way I actually have a stream. And then also I'm working on the What is Autism stream or video to post on my channel and start making that. April, let me see if I can get that. If not, James, I don't know if you can find it, maybe. And April had a really sweet. I'm going to go back to one channel while I figure out this whole situation. Trying to make sure you guys see me. Okay, you guys see me. So I wanted to share April's message here. So for those of you who are watching the replay that were on with me last night, April said having many of you on our show last night truly blessed me. I want to thank you. And you're welcome, and all of your friends who joined us on the camera as well as in chat. So I want to say thank you to everyone who was in the chat with us as well as live in person. So Carolyn's Life, Rachel Loves Disney, myself, James Ryan, one of my moderators, as well as Doab Dad, JF Bates, but he was in disguise as his other channel, as well as the Lynn Project. The project's awesome. April, I am on the hunt of getting you her channel link. So give me 1 second. Oh, I also want you guys to go to check out your friends. One of my friends, Mouse Talk, they are going live at 5:10 p.m. my time here in the East Coast. They're doing their daily ride discussion. Today it is doing Carousel of Progress, so make sure you guys go check that out today. April, I'll go ahead and share the links with everyone. I think, April, I can share it with you. Okay, hold on. I got the channel here. All right, April, hold on. Okay, that's Carolyn's. I just got it right now. So hopefully that should work, April. Let me know if it doesn't. James, you could also do some research here. We can collaborate as people. Oh, that's exciting. Sorry, I got excited. I'm a huge fan of Molly. And Molly just got a kitten. Ah. I love her. She's one of my favorite disabled creators, and one day I would love to collaborate with her if I got that big. Because, man, Molly's awesome. Molly's an awesome human being, just in general. Okay. And then Rachel loves Disney. Now, for April forward, Jeff, do you want him to do his main channel? That way it's not confusing. And actually, a couple of her videos show on Google when I do a Google search. So well done, Rachel. Okay. Give me a second. My internet's kind of going crazy, especially since I haven't been able to fully live stream here. Give me 1 second. His main channel. Okay. Hey, James, while you're checking, can you get the Dole Whip Dad link for April? That way she can put it in the show notes. Okay, I got Rachel's here. Thank you, James. There we go. Carolyn, I'm not sure, honestly. I think it's in settings, but I'm not 100%. And I can't type to save my life. Okay, and then April. So April, that's Dole Whip Dad's channel. And this is the Rachel Loves Disney stream. And then the Limp Project's the only one we're missing. I don't know if you're working on that, James. And then April, I just want to share with you, since I am live and I have my thing going here. Give me a second here. While you're here, April, this is the place I was telling you about to add yourself into the live stream, because there's a special needs category. When you go on this, okay, it's under construction right now. Perfect. Good to know. Thank you, April. There's this contact us page right here. Go ahead and click that. This will be having you, when you add them, you just give them your channel art, your channel URL link, the description of what you want your show to be and your time. So you can put on every Tuesday, which is cool. So then you can have some people join on from the DisCube community onto that, because I think there's a few channels that are special needs. Might be just me though. Give me a second. Oh, and we got Lynn. Here we go. And then April, that's Lynn, the Lynn project. Oh, it's just me right now, but you can definitely certainly be added on this list. But it's a cool community. Dean's awesome. He goes live on Sunday nights. Sometimes he is, sometimes he didn't. The last time he went live was on the Sunday after my birthday, so it's the 30th, I think, if I'm thinking correctly. So I'll send a website link to you. I actually am going to go live with him tonight, April. So we're going live on Big Disney Fans channel. Him is going to be a guest on the show. I'm going to be a guest on the show, as well as possibly Walt from Mouse Talk, but they're not. He's not 100% yet. I think those are the only ones invited in the stream. Hold on. I'm not sure. JLB Nerdy, thank you for seeing my post, by the way. And thank you, Lynn, by the way, also. You might be ninja moding watching. So thank you, Lynn, if you're watching behind the scenes. Give me 1 second here. Yep, okay. It's all of them. Not understanding what the live is. Okay, so the live place is basically a website where Dean puts up a bunch of streamers who go live either weekly with collab channels like this and that, like we showed last night with 4 channels, or just a solo stream that you can have. So like my show, my weekly live show is on it. Though Up Dad's live stream on Sundays is not on there. I couldn't put the first part in. I don't know what that means. Do you want Disney Dan too? Trying to remember if Disney Dan was Disney Dan on last night, because I can't remember. I feel like it was too late, but we did mention his name, so yeah, go ahead and give it to her. Sorry, James, and I hate to give you a hard time. But yeah, Live Place is a place where we have a bunch of streams all together, and it's in one collective place. So especially if you have friends that are new to the Disney community or new to YouTube, they can go to their website and they can pull it up. And I don't know if they can add Facebook live streams, but I know you can add the YouTube version on. And April, Disney Dan was not on, but here's his channel that we mentioned on stream. We thought we would add him because he was in the UK. We're going to give him the reference of it being too late. I also want to let you guys know that if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I had a feature on another Instagram page, True Faces. They are doing advocating for disabilities, but they're mostly on the visually impaired side. Let me just turn down my brightness that way you guys can see the post. But I shared a post. Oh, and perfect. She edited it. Yay! Basically has some pictures from either my college program or solo trips that I had. I'm trying to see. Each eye. James, James, you might have to rephrase that because I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm trying to get you guys to be able to see this post because it's a really cool post and I wanted you guys to share it. Oh, there we go. So we have True Faces is the name on Instagram. Let me just put it in the chat here. Oh, Disney Dan. Got it, James. Got it. Yeah, he's been ninja watching. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, he's ninja watching here. This is the Instagram that I was featured on this morning. She gave me the notice at like when I got up at like 8:40 because I was really tired. But their feature of my channel or my Instagram is on their Instagram, and I don't know if they tagged me in the post. They did. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram and want an easy way, all you have to do is click the picture with me and Mickey. Just click on this icon. Well, it's okay. Let's do that again. So if you go from True Faces page, click the icon. Okay, they don't do that. Fine. But to share a couple of pictures from my favorite college program, or actually, these aren't college program pictures at all. These are post Disney college program. These were for some of my first solo trips since I got back to the parks at that time. But yeah, I always like featuring them. They shouted me out when I started my blog maybe about a month ago and just said, "Hey, do you want to be featured?" I'm like, "Sure." You went from there. Hold on. Mickey Mouse is the main mouse. True that, big Disney fan. True that. But yeah, if you guys are watching the replay and you want to see that post, it's on True Faces Instagram. Just how is it types. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my second home, Zone 3 of Disney Springs. They reopened today, so Pin Traders is reopened, which means that all of my locations have officially reopened in Disney Springs, which is very exciting. Today, what opened was Once Upon a Toy, Pin Traders, Goofy's Candy Company may not open. I'm pretty sure they're not open. Give me 1 second. I need to confirm that. Yeah, it's not the notification I wanted, dude. Oh, here we go. April, this is a great explanation of what I said, so that way you can kind of give you an under. So it says April Dean is at the Live Place maintains a web page that collects family-friendly YouTube channels and presents them in a format that lets you see what is on at any night. Basically, a TV guide for YouTube, which is exactly how I would describe it. I feel like your channel, April, would be a perfect fit. It'll reach a community that is really supportive to the special needs community, and Disney has done a really good job of making sure all their content is accessible, whether it's via social media, in the parks themselves, or in films, which is probably the best source possible. Internationally, but the Disney-owned parks in the U.S. and California, in Anaheim and Florida, they definitely make a big difference in terms of my end. Sorry, it's been a random stream today. And kind of at a random time, too. I just thought, why not hop on and kind of watch with everyone, you know? Plus, I was kind of bored, and I was like, well, what should I do during this random time? I'm going to turn off my pen here before it dies, because I do that. I leave it on, and I don't know what to do with myself from it. Sorry, just making sure. I had to send something to a thing for my medical records at my old medical facility because they never sent it. So I am just making sure that they didn't respond to me accidentally, because that can happen. I realized my screen's too bright on my phone. Sorry, guys. That glare was probably not great for my end. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, we're good. What else is I need to talk about? I'm trying to remember if I'm missing anything before going on it. I'll be using my smart TV as my second computer screen in my live stream. That's cool. That's cool, Big Disney fan. That's pretty cool. Be interesting to see how that works on my YouTube channel. I guess I do have my TV. It's right against the wall here. I have an Amazon Fire TV stick connected to it. But that's how I've been watching Fuller House. I haven't started watching the new season yet, but that's probably what I'm going to do after this live stream is watch Fuller House because the last couple seasons of that. Hey, James, can you take out this comment? Oh, yeah, I can do it on my end. I don't even know what that is. All right, I blocked that guy because it seemed like it was a very weird comment to make during a Disney live stream. And we got somebody here. Hello. How are you? Good. Good. Do you have any exciting news to share with people? No. Allie's in a weird stage of life right now. Aren't we all, though?
You are most of all.
Thanks, James. Why is it right there? Hey, and we got Pepper Tree Villa. Hello. I saw you guys on the live stream before I had to pop onto this one, but you guys did fantastic. Talking about Disneyland, and we went to Disneyland a couple times. The first time
I've been there once. You've been there a couple times.
I've been there 2 times, but you have gone once. And she was 18 months old.
I don't particularly love going to California, so.
But
I'm more of a beach goer than a Disney goer. That makes more sense.
I agree. I don't know. But would you go to Disneyland if there was like a new exciting ride that would be interesting for you?
I don't know.
Like Cars Land would be fun.
I don't know.
I don't know. We got everyone going here. We have Pepper Tree Villa. No worries while popping in. No worries. I just thought I would be random and just kind of do it, you know? And for those of you who are just joining in and you want to share with the community so you guys know what's going on, make sure you guys go share on social media, share out the stream, have others come and join us. Like, I am here to learn from you guys and we can just talk Disney news. And for those of you who are just joining in, big news from MLS, Major League Soccer. Major League Soccer is starting here in the area, which is awesome, which means that they're starting sports really soon, which hopefully starting of these couple seasons will be great. And we got Downscale. Hello, nice to see you here. We also got Carolyn live from last night. Thanks for joining me last night. I really appreciate that. That was a fun stream, man. I learned so much that last stream, and it was so much fun to learn P stuff as well. And yeah, I was just saying hello to everyone. I'm doing well. I'm just staying here and getting ready, processing, doing happy thoughts after doing a frustrating doctor's appointment. Because, man, medical system, it took forever. Yeah, I got out at 1, but it took me almost 45 minutes to call the doctor. It was annoying. And Big Disney fan, it looks like you have numerous birthday wishes in the chat. I'll also be sign on his birthday live stream. I did that for that. Oh, that's a good thing. What do you use for your channel art? Carolyn, for all of my channel art as well as my thumbnails, I use Canva. Let me show you it on my tablet so we can see what it looks like. I probably should get on the affiliate program. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to use I'll show you what my newest one I did, which was my new upcoming one for my blog post. And I probably should have made it in my blog post colors, but oh well. Okay, Canva you can use it on desktop, but they also have apps for iOS. Let me turn down my screen a little bit more. I'm getting a little delirious at this point, but that's okay. That's life. We roll. So Canva is a way you can make designs on post, blog post, Facebook post, Instagram, things like that. You can do channel art as well as your thumbnails so I can show you some of my thumbnails. Give me 1 second here. Let me put up my What is Autism because I haven't posted that video yet and you guys can get a little bit of a heads up. And we got Alyssa in the house. Hello, Alyssa. Nice to see you. And I just realized now that your channel art is Rapunzel. That's amazing. But back to your question, Carolyn. I'll show you exactly what mine looks like. So I made 2 of them, one for the beginning and one for the end screen. I'm hoping when I get big enough in channel to add the link to the actual blog post at some point. I feel like it would be so much fun. But yeah, I like this post. Maybe for you guys in the chat, what do you guys think of this thumbnail for my upcoming video I'm working on? I always like people's input on in terms of new projects I have in the works. I don't know, is everyone getting a glare? Or are you guys good? Maybe I'll let this go on, but any thoughts of this? I love the colors, yeah, James. This is actually kind of the, oops. I like the colors too. This was actually the color frame I was going to use for my original channel art, but that didn't work out so well on the YouTube side. It didn't want to hold up, but I thought maybe in a Instagram form it would work a lot better. But yeah, and I always make a second one for my end screen. I haven't done that for my last video, and I probably should have, but I don't really want to re-upload the video. But they have tons of different layouts. But basically there's like tons of suggested you can add. So Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Actually, let me put down the refer link. So Canva link. And it's free to have it, and there is a pro version, but I just use the regular version on my end.
Or you have your sister draw you stuff.
And as well as what my sister said in the background, you have a sister who knows how to draw. But my Canva thumbnails have turned out all right. Yeah. Alrighty. And then I also use TubeBuddy as well. TubeBuddy is an amazing tool that I've been using as of lately. I just gotta turn up my brightness because I hate not seeing my screen. And then also, Big Disney fan, I wanted to let people know about that since it is over an hour in the stream, so that way you guys know what's going on for later in the week. On Friday tonight at 9:15 or 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going live with Big Disney fan during his stream with possibly Walt. He's a maybe right now, as well as Dean from the Live Place. Make sure you guys go check them out there. Also on Friday, I'm doing my second episode of Catching Up with Caitlin. And make sure you guys go share that on social media. I already have that channel description up and ready to go. So if you go to my upcoming live streams on my channel, you guys can set your reminders on and share it with friends and family. For those of you who want more people in the conversation, we would love to. My sister Allie, which you saw earlier, she might also be a guest on the show, but she's not 100% sure if she wants to, but no worries. Which stream on Friday tonight is at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So unfortunately, right after a couple minutes after this and that start. And then on Friday night's going to be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday nights for Catching Up with Caitlin. Yep, birthday stream, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on Big Disney Fans channel. Actually, let me see, Big Disney Fan, if you posted the link. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm not seeing any of the chat, so give me 1 moment. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. All right, I had to put somebody in a timeout because they were acting very weird. Downscale, that sounds awful. Placing the roller wheels in our dryer. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I hope you got that figured out. Because, man, that's annoying. And for somebody who's on this channel who is going to try to put weird comments, thanks, James. Appreciate it. Well, I'm glad it's not squeaking anymore. That's a good sign. Very good sign. Thanks, Disney fan. Yeah, I made sure to go to your channel and find the stream link. So for those of you who want to see me tonight, this is the link to go ahead and see me there. I'll be there at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Dean and possibly Walt. I don't think he has it confirmed yet. But I will see you guys all there. It's been an hour and 6 minutes, and I never really showed you the setup, but maybe I can do that right now if any of you guys want to. If not, I'll save it for Friday. Or, yeah, because I don't have a chair for it. That's the only problem with this is I don't have a chair yet. Kind of need a chair to get it working. I'm thinking about maybe going to Staples or something like that. Amen, James. This is a fun, family-friendly channel that gathers appropriate chatters. Please be respectful. So anyone who's new to the channel, please be respectful and chat. And don't post any links or promote yourself unless you have approved it through me or are in a project with me. So just be careful what you guys post. Please think before you post. Use the golden rule here on the internet. And just be safe about your decisions. Everyone needs to make decisions for themselves, and unfortunately, some people take the wrong decision. But I know a majority of you guys follow the rules, and I appreciate that as somebody who's on a disability spectrum. Maybe if you guys have any other questions about maybe what you want me to talk about on Friday, maybe any ideas, I'm open to input. I'll go live for another, probably we'll go 7 minutes and 15 or 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I think we won't go any longer than that. Sorry. I'm just watching my time here, guys. And Pepper Tree Villa, if you want to look for a family-friendly channel who is California-based that you guys should check out, Hayes Family Vlog is the channel. Their little daughter, Malia, is amazing, and she has a big world of character interactions. I love her over on the Disneyland side of the parks. I think you guys will really like her and really enjoy what she does. She's an inspiration and a light to everyone. She just surpassed 100. They just surpassed 100,000 subscribers on their channel. Let's get it. Nice, Sam. I love it. Turned out cute. I like it.
That one was hard.
It's hard, but it looks good.
I draw on my iPad a lot, so
yeah, she draws at it. She's done a daily drawing every single time. Yeah, Pepper Treeville, you need to check out Hayes Family.
Hayes Family. Go for a little bit and draw.
Okay, Ellie's gonna be doing drawing on her knees here. Do you want me to show it? You turn down your brightness a little bit, otherwise it's gonna give a glare. And for those of you who want to know what she's using an iPad Air 2 and a Donut Dash 3 pen. Here.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want me to close it closer so you can see the camera?
So it's 30 Days of Nightmares, which is a thing that I found on Pinterest, but you interpret it differently for each day. So like some of the ones that I'm working on, the next one that I'm going to be working on right now is actually a coven. So they're talking about Coven of Witches, which is a lot of fun for me because I watch a lot of different shows that kind of have that kind of thing.
Well, I was just going to say this wave picture turned out great.
That's the one that represents the flood.
It looks great.
I use an app called...
What app do you use, by the way?
Sketchbook.
Is it Adobe?
I don't know.
I feel like it's Adobe Sketchbook.
Nope, it's just
It's just Sketchbook.
Yeah. It's really nice though for me because I like to play around with different colors and different styles. Like I've done here, I'm gonna show them the mandala thing that I did.
Oh yeah. She loves doing mandalas. That's the one thing that's family friendly. Let me take this comment off. Ooh,
this is one that I've
James
been
Ryan,
working
that
on
actually might be a good topic.
recently, and I finished, which took me a while because of how much detail there is. It's really nice for me.
It turned out she drew this entire thing, which is amazing.
Left.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Trying not to get the glare, but then see all the
There is no
details and
glare.
the colors.
But yeah, this app allows me to blend certain colors together and make different designs, which is really nice for me.
Ellie.
What?
Caroline says hello.
Hi, you spelled my name wrong, but hello.
It's Allie.
Nobody gets my name spelled right. It's okay.
Well, nobody did in school.
Nope. What was I doing?
But yeah, James, I think that might be, and if Allie jumps on, she might be able to share.
What?
James Ryan said, Caitlin, on Friday, I hope to learn more about your college plans.
Oh yeah, because I'm...
If you are a guest, would you want to join talk about college
fine.
plans, or is that too much?
I don't really care. What color should I do for the coven?
Anyone has an idea of a color to do the covenant in?
Coven.
Coven, sorry. Coven. Let us know.
Thank you.
And it's Pepper Tree Villas. Yes, you are the gurus of all things Disneyland. I was going to say him and Mr. Cheesy Pop. Mr. Cheesy Pop and Pepper Tree Villas are like together. Also another channel you guys.
Red.
James Ryan says red.
I agree with the red.
James Ryan, we're going red.
I'm going to do a different color red though, because I already used a red, but I think I'm going to go darker.
And Big Disney Fan says red, white, and blue.
That'd be a good one too. You know what? I can use white and blue for the
Pepper Tree Villas. I'm so jealous he met Max in the parks. Actually, I did Disney trivia from last night's show because I was live streaming with April, obviously. Let me show you my trivia results from last night. He does trivia every Tuesday night, and I always do trivia on my iPad to save the environment a bit.
We both like writing on our iPads a lot more than writing on our...
Well, I don't mind either.
I'm gonna go grab the stool. My knees are hurting. Just hit back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab the stool.
Okay.
My knees hurt from sitting on the floor.
I'm not surprised. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I should have just shown you the picture. Hold on. I realized I took a picture of it without me even knowing. But I always... Sorry, I'm losing myself today. It's one of those days, everyone.
It has been one of those days.
But here is my results from Disney trivia on
Stool. Can I put this
on my Instagram story. But for those of you who don't have Instagram, I got 8 overall on Max's trivia last night of 17 out of 20, and I did pretty good. It was great. And had a mix of Disney World and Disneyland questions, so it was awesome. So the only ones I got wrong was what is the biggest resort based on room capacity and occupancy and not space? I thought it was space, but in space it would have been Caribbean Beach or Fort Wilderness, but it was actually Port Orleans on both sides. The town that Walt Disney moved to when they moved to California, it was Los Feliz. And number 19 was, what is the biggest structure in all of Walt Disney World? And I thought Bay Lake Tower would, but it was actually the Walt Disney World Dolphin Resort. It was interesting.
I mean, have you seen that thing?
Well, yeah, but then when you look at it, it doesn't look big from far away, though. I did great. Yeah, Pepper Tree Bill, this was the best I did at trivia on Max's channel. And how long has he done that, Ellie? Maybe a month now?
What?
Would you say that Max is doing trivia for about a month now?
Yeah.
Let's say about a month. Yeah, I put down Fort Wilderness, yeah.
Even I knew that one, and that's sad because I'm not a Disney girl.
Yeah, but it's not a bad thing. But I should ask you guys maybe some quick fire round of Disney questions, so maybe I can get to know a lot of you more in the chat. Yeah, Pepper Treeville, it was a very good question. Max comes up with really good questions, and he also comes up with really weird Disney Plus questions, like the weird finds on Disney Plus. And I always get those questions wrong because I haven't had time. But that's my life. I would have guessed that too. Okay, so I'm not the only one. I'm glad to hear that. But maybe we're going to do a quick fire round of favorites. Well, maybe Allie guess a couple or answer a couple. So I just had a box of me because they were very rude with the way they were saying that. Sorry. All right, we're going to start the fire round right now. First question is, favorite choice resort to stay on property? And maybe for us as a family?
I'm answering my own because I know I have a different option than you.
Okay. Well, my favorite resort on property is going to be Bay Lake Tower if I was able to stay there. But normally what I have stayed at, Port Orleans Riverside was a big favorite of mine. How about you?
Either Port Orleans French Quarter.
Which is the smaller one, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
We haven't stayed on that one, right?
We did for like 2 days.
Did we?
Yes, we did. Remember, because I wanted to go over there.
Yeah.
So next trip, and that's what we did. Or I think it was All-Star Music.
Yeah, she was All-Star Music. So let's see what everyone else guessed. Pepper Tree Villa says Polynesian. The bungalows or the regulars? I would have chose the bungalows. We got Ellie downscale. This was one of our resorts for my senior trip. Wilderness Lodge.
Did we stay there?
We didn't end up staying there. We stayed at Port Orleans all 10 days.
That's what I remember.
James Ryan, contemporary. Same with you. I love the contemporary. Big Disney fans is All-Star Movies. Maybe favorite section, Big Disney fan? Downscale. Oh, that's so sad. I would have been staying at Bay Lake Tower in about 2 weeks. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm assuming Alyssa means Polynesian here. I agree with all those answers. Those are great resorts. I mean, one underrated resort that I wish had more talked about was Old Key West is a big one, as well as the Boardwalk. I feel like the Boardwalk isn't talked enough, and the Boardwalk has great food options. The location's awesome, and I don't know, the option of having DVC or not is kind of nice to have. Let's see. What's another quick fire? Favorite a must-do restaurant, either quick service or sit down, that you have to do on every vacation? That's gonna be my next question for all of you. Allie, we'll start with you.
What?
Must-do sit down or quick service restaurant that you have to do every trip, that you're just like, I can't do Disney without?
I would say, the one that's at the Polynesian with Lilo and Stitch, the breakfast.
Ohana.
Ohana. I loved Lilo and Stitch growing up, so that's always a fun restaurant for me to go to. Lilo and Stitch and The Little Mermaids are probably two of my favorite movies of all time.
So you would be happy if you
Lion
stayed if we went to Ohana every trip.
Yeah.
Good to know. We'll put that in mind. Mine is Tempanetto. It's always been Tempanetto.
Oh,
Tempanetto
Lord.
is an Epcot pavilion, or I'm sorry, an Epcot in the Japan pavilion. Amazing sit down, really great with food allergies.
Especially with our family.
Especially with our family, we got somebody who's allergic to shellfish in the family, and we also have somebody. I am a vegetarian, so.
And I'm allergic to every other freaking pineapple and coconut.
Yes, and
every
we're both
tropical drink I cannot have that has pineapple or coconut in it. It sucks.
Yeah, she's allergic to coconut and pineapple. I'm just allergic to coconut. See what everyone else said.
I gotta look.
Dick Downsdale says, I was going to say Old Key West, but I've stayed there several times. That's awesome. Oh, and Saratoga Springs, another underrated one, and I lumped it on my program. I loved walking there after my shift just to walk and relax.
Is that the one
Downscale.
with the boardwalk on it?
No, that is the one that we took from the bus from Disney Springs that you took to Epcot, and I meet you there.
That's right.
Downscale, so we have starting to get restaurant answers. Down Cape May Cafe for Downscale. That's at Yacht Beach Club, I believe.
What is it?
Cape May Cafe. It's a
That's
cafe.
Yacht Beach Club.
Tiffins at Animal Kingdom. I haven't been there, James, but I've heard really good things about that place. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I saw it the last time we were over there.
Alyssa also says Cape May Cafe. Pepper Tree Villas. Yes, this place doesn't get talked about enough. The pastry shop in France.
What?
The pastry shop in France.
Oh, yeah. I actually stopped going there, though.
Great choice. I love that. And I'm hoping the crepes place will take over the pastry shop when the Ratatouille section opens. Just saying.
Remember last time I ate there, Caitlin? I had allergic reaction to something.
Yes, you did. Alyssa also says Ohana she matches you. Downscale says Beach Club, yep. And Saratoga is a cool spot for sure. Definitely one of my favorites. And in terms of the buses, they're really timely actually, especially when you want to go to Epcot. It's great. Bucket list item in terms of things you want to do, whether it's you're being a cast member, backstage that you would love to see, or a ride concept you would want to create on an attraction that hasn't been made. All right, well, Allie's going first then.
Okay, so most of you probably don't know this. I'm a big person with marine biology and marine life just in general. So somewhere that I would want to be is the aquatics exhibit on the Seas with Finding Nemo.
Seas with Nemo in France.
That's what it is.
You're close.
I love that exhibit. It's something that I go to every single time because the only thing I ever want to do while we're at Epcot minus Soarin' and
Tempanetto. Oh, and talk to Turtle Talk.
And Turtle Talk.
We always watch Turtle Talks.
We haven't gone to Turtle Talk the last few times because I didn't want to.
Yeah, but he's cute.
But
he's fun.
I just like going there because it's the easiest thing for me to do, and it gets me somewhere where I want to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and for you, a backstage area you maybe saw me go through or
I
wanted to do?
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom backstage.
Either the safari.
The Wild Africa track.
Yeah, the Wild Africa track. Or the Rafiki Planet Watch place.
Yeah, Rafiki's Planet Watch. We haven't been there since it reopened. With the Animation Academy, which you'll love because they draw Simba and Rafiki. Ellie will love that. James, okay. And then for me, a backstage area. Okay, so I was a cast member already. But my dream role in the company is to go either guest relations route or a VIP tour guide. I think it would be fun, especially with helping with special needs families on VIP tours. I think that would be amazing. And a ride concept that I would want that has never been made is Big Hero 6 needs to be represented here in the United States. Either that or Zootopia. Both underrated movies that never had rides with them. How about you? A movie with some kind of ride that Disney doesn't have in the US that you would want? Tron is coming, so you can't say Tron.
I haven't even watched Tron. I don't like Tron. Lion King. They don't have one.
They have a show.
They have the show, but I've watched the show like 3 times and I'm kidding.
It's a great show, though. Alrighty. Hey, we got Mike Wheeler. Hello. You want to say hello to Mike?
Hi.
He's
Sorry,
blind.
I'm drawing.
He's blind. He can't tell you. He can't know if you're drawing. So she's drawing.
I'm drawing, so I'm not paying attention because once I get into a groove, I stick with it.
Ooh, Allie. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. James says he would like to tour the utilidors.
Haven't we been down there?
Yes, you have.
So to say, I haven't been down there.
I was gonna say, what were your thoughts when you went under the utilidors for the first time? Was it different than you thought?
Not really, because it's so similar. So I've been backstage in the Minnesota Zoo because of the school that I went to, which is nice. So you get something different. So it's kind of a lot similar to that, except for you get animal cages in the back instead of rooms.
But did you think the utilidors at Disney, did you think they were that wide of hallways? Did you think they were going to?
I knew they were going to be wide because I had to push a lot of stuff through there, but.
My mom, the first thing my mom said to me, and I think you remember saying this, my mom said, oh gosh, if you worked here, the amount of echoing you could hear would be a lot because the trash chutes go through. But yeah, James, the utilidors are interesting. But as a cast member, I will say, just remember that's not going to be completely glamorous. Just as a heads up. Pepper Tree Villa, that's a great one. I want to eat in the kitchen at the chef's table at Victoria and Albert's. That's a great one. Do you know what that is, Ellie?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, Victoria's Albert, the only Michelin star restaurant in Florida. That's an awesome one. Big Disney fan says, I want to see a ride based on Disney Channel's own Wizards of Waverly Place to be in Hollywood Studios.
That would be a good ride.
Why haven't they done anything with Disney Channel?
Oh.
They should have. Anyone into that? Because I'm into that. Oh, Mike Wheeler, we're doing a quick round of Disney stuff just to get to know you all. So the question is a backstage area you've always wanted, a dream role with the company if you were, or a ride concept based on a movie or TV show that hasn't been done yet. Just so that way you can answer. James responded, that whole thing looks pretty amazing as well. I agree. Everyone saying hello. Downscale says, Fox and... Ooh, that would be interesting. The Fox and the Hound dark ride. Fox and the Hound? I would say, instead of Fox and Hound, I would do Aristocats. Big Disney fan also agrees with you, Allie. Big Hero 6 or Lion King, I would like the best. Seth Fletcher, I don't know what you mean by that. Alyssa Steinberg says Lion King. Mike says yes, the tunnel is not that glamorous, but it's massive. Yes, that's why I didn't want to work there. Hello, Gonzo. Ellie, you want to say hello to Gonzo? Hello. Gonzo. James Ryan says, I will need to be taking an appointment in a few minutes. We'll need to focus. No worries, James. Thanks for moderating temporarily. If I'm still on when you're back, no worries. But I am going to take down this one chat I saw. I've already had to block somebody, which is fun. And hello, Gonzo. Gonzo, the current question on here is favorite ride, or I'm sorry, not favorite ride, dream role with the company, a backstage area you've always wanted to see, or a ride that is not in the parks yet, based on a movie or TV show that they haven't done yet. You can include international if they're not in the US. Mike Wheeler, I love this answer. Mike says, I've already had my dream job there. And Allie, he works in entertainment with the company, which is awesome.
That's what I was working on.
Ooh, that turned out good, Al.
I try.
Turned out good. Mike, I should probably describe it for you since you can't see it. It's a red, so she does like a little puzzle square every day, and it's 30 days. So imagine a piece of paper. a piece of paper with 30 boxes in it. And right now she's doing a box with a red background, like a
It's like maroon.
a maroon color with a black, almost like witch's hat.
It is a witch's hat.
Witch's hat with
Blue.
but
it's kind of like a in between a blue and a purple. It's like dark purple, but it almost looks blue.
Yep. And white on the blue would be on the top part of the hat, and then the flat side of the hat is white.
It's got like spidery kind of web.
Yeah, it has spider kind of web. So Mike's, that way we can describe it for you, so that way it makes sense to you, because obviously visually it won't work very well for you.
It's I'm kind of sticking with my theme of like nightmares, kind of darker kind of stuff. It's kind of just easier for me to draw, which is nice.
Alyssa says I would ride based on the Lion King, Animal Kingdom. I work and
Told you.
I'm working. I'm confused about that.
Let me see.
Me and your sister have something in common. I did color guard / winter guard. It was part of the inaugural group of those pirates in the Halloween party. So he was a part of that crew.
I would love to do that, honestly. I love color guard so much, and it was one of my favorite things growing up.
Did I put this one, this one?
Can I see what it says? I bet you I could guess the accent.
But should I block him? Because that doesn't make any sense.
It does. But
I'll put him on a timeout. Sorry, guys. We're just going through a scenario here.
I can't see. I don't have my glasses on or my phone.
Is that better?
Small print on my computer is
that a little better?
It's fine. Look, you can see where I was sitting with my legs up.
Oh, did I join the wrong? Oh, I did do it in the wrong one. Sorry.
You do. It's kind of like Hocus Pocus theme. That's kind of what I just realized.
Yeah, I was going to say it's very Hocus Pocus. Sorry, guys. Somebody on another Slack channel told me I clicked the wrong channel. Let's see. We get everyone saying hello to Gonzo and Pepper Tree Villa. I'm going to delete that on the Slack so that way people don't have to go through that. Okay. All right. It's deleted, so now it's on the right section. Ellie, Mike has something for you to watch. If she looks to Fahrenheit Winter Guard, 2004, 2005, 2006, I was in those WGI, so he looks like he did WGI.
I love those shows.
And all of my favorite year was 2005, so you might want to watch that.
I've watched 2005, 2006. I haven't watched 2004 yet. Those shows were amazing. They were some of my favorites.
And he has additional comment. He says, in 2005, I was one of the top of the ladder above the mirror in the beginning of the show.
That was so cool. I loved that show so much. And it's really nice for me to see like how other people did it. Like my shows back home where I used to do guard were always very dark. So like one of our shows was actually a murder house, which is so much fun to do. I don't know how to describe it. It was so much fun.
It's based on a famous murder mystery that was in Minnesota at the time.
Yeah. It's called House of Summit Avenue.
Yeah, Mike, go ahead and look that up. The house on Summit Avenue. You obviously won't see the flags, but
you can see them. You just can't see the people because our shows are kind of, we have such a big band that they have to zoom out so far, but you can see the flags really well, and they're really nice to watch.
It's blind, though.
Oh. Well, you get the concept. They're like, so a lot of our flags for that year, we had one that was like a dark blue that had a yellow person, like a yellow lady who kind of like shows up throughout our shows. We have one dancer on our team, and she was like our Radiant Red, and it's really fun. And it was like a different concept than we did the year before. The year before it really didn't make sense.
And Mike says nice to all that. But Mike, maybe you can have somebody with you that can help describe the
descriptions on them.
Were they?
They might. No, I have to look.
Allie will do some research and we'll let you know.
I mean, you can always just ask me and I can answer.
Alyssa says I would ride ride like on that's Lion King, Animal Kingdom to work, Animal Kingdom with animals. That makes sense. No worries. Go to Cardi Key 1401. Hello from India. Whoa.
Ooh, India. That's fun.
That's a long ways away.
Oh, I did the wrong color.
Let's see. You guys want to do one more question, maybe? Ellie, do you want to come up with one?
No. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm trying to come up with an idea.
Oh, I got a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
If you could get a set of like ears, what would that ear design be?
Guys, you don't have to be ashamed to not answer this question. You can have it in hat form if you wanted.
I meant just like in general, like the Mickey ears or like the headband or because we both have both, which is really fun.
So favorite ears, an ear design if you were to design it. So a character, a movie, or a TV show. So I guess Allie, since you came up with the question, what would be your answer?
Mine would be The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'd have Jack on one ear and Sally on the other, and then 0 in between for the bow.
Nice.
Which should be fun.
For me, I would do a Mulan set of ears. I'm not a huge fan of their current design on the Mulan ears. Definitely not accurate to the animation. Oh, cool. I like it. It's really good. Mike Wheeler says they're definitely going to have to check it out. Her 2 shows that have been the biggest is The House on Summit Avenue and We Are Kings.
Yeah, don't look up my freshman year show.
No, her freshman year show was weird. Dan, we're not going to be respectful. Nobody.
What's today? Today's the 10th. I got 2 days to still catch up on. What the
heck? Mike says anything, Olaf. Everyone else, we would like to get your input. Your design on a character, show, or a movie, or a ride that you would love to have. Mine was Mulan. Hers was Nightmare Before Christmas.
Because that is one of my favorite movies.
Big Disney fan says Frozen, Anna, and Elsa on one ear. So Elsa, Anna on one ear, and Kristoff
I wish I could design that one.
And Kristoff and Sven on the other.
I wish I could design that one.
That would be cool. But here's the big question, big Disney fan. Elsa and Anna in the first movie outfits or the second movie outfits? Because I vote for 2. How about you? 2. Allie votes for 2 as well. Mike Pepper Treeville, this is so true. Pepper Treeville, we also want your response too. I don't know who's answering, by the way, because I know you have 3 of you on that channel. I probably should have asked that. Whoops.
This is hard.
Why is it hard?
Because I'm kind of doing the underworld right now. And I have to use red and orange.
Got it.
Which I actually don't mind doing. It's just I can mold colors.
Oh, I can just make it as a banner, the question. Oh my gosh, what have I done that? Oh, 73 people answered. Hold on. Alyssa says the same thing on an Elsa on one ear. I don't know what you mean by that, Mike. Normally behind a name is Arnie. I don't know what that means.
Might be a movie or a show.
Like Disney fans says the second movie is outfits plus put Olaf in between the ears. Oh, I love that idea.
That'd be smart.
Oh, got it. Oh, I know what you mean. Got it. Thank you, Pepper Treevilla. Hello, it's Arnie. Hello, Arnie. Apologize. I was confused with what he was trying to say, and I didn't get the context very well. This is what happens when you're autistic. Sometimes you just don't pick up things quickly. But that's okay.
I know that.
That is part of life in this world. And Alyssa says Lion King ears. Behind PTV, it's usually me. Well, good to know, Arnie. Arnie, it's nice to meet you. I'm Caitlin, and this is my younger sister, Allie. Oh, behind me is my new setup. It's going to be this desk right here. This thing right here is going to open up. Just like Allie's showing, my computer's going to be there, and hopefully this background will be in the back, but we'll have to wait until the show on Friday because I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm going to do it in the back. It's going to be easier because she needs a chair. Yeah, I need a chair. It's good to know, Pepper Tree Villa. Okay, I think everyone answered. I'm pretty sure. Alrighty. This one I think is going to be an easier one for us to do. I'm only going to go for about another 15 minutes so that way we can go over to Mouse Talks Live in about 30 minutes. And you guys can go tell him that I sent you over.
Ignore the tapping. I'm trying to blend something on my computer.
Good to know. All right, the last and final question, and I need to know a reason why when you answer. Dream Disney destination you haven't been to yet that you would love to visit.
Gotta get one.
So it can either be a resort altogether, an individual park, or an area in Disney history that you would love to visit. So Allie, we'll start with you.
Paris.
Paris. So Allie wants to go to Paris badly. I'm really into Tokyo Disney. I love the merch. I love the rides and attractions and the shows that are all in Japanese. It would not be good for my hearing, but that's totally me. And then in terms of cast member life, I would love to go to Marceline, Missouri, and get a little bit more of an idea of how Walt grew up. I think it would be really cool to see his idea and then go to Griffith Park in California where he thought of Disneyland, which is a big thing. Okay, hold on. Mike says Arnie is normally the one behind the name when he's not on the screen. And when he's on the screen, it's Doug. Okay, got it. Sounds good. All right, Ellie, it looks like a lot of people are with you. Downscale says Tokyo Disneyland. Pepper Tree Villa Arnie says Tokyo Disney Sea. Mike Wheeler says Disney Sea as well.
That'd be fun.
Alyssa Steinberg also says Tokyo Disneyland. Walt Disney World Orlando is going to be my first and possibly only visit in 3 years with my cousin. Well, Walt Disney World is still a great destination to go to, and a lot of internationals still travel to Walt Disney World. A lot of international.
We go there all the time.
Well, yeah, but it's both easier. Even though Wisconsin's like in the middle, it was cheaper still to go to Florida. We don't know why. Alrighty, and Pepper Tree Villa says Myers and the Mouse, which is a family alley, by the way. They're Give Kids the World ambassadors, which, by the way, I need to say as a side note, my hearts go out to all the staff and the volunteers at Give Kids the World who are about to get laid off in their jobs at the end of the month here on the 27th. My heart goes out to them and Give Kids the World facility. I know that they do tons of good in this world when there's a lot of negativity. And we're hoping to see them open very, very soon. We have a family member who had a Make-A-Wish granted through Make-A-Wish, and they were able to stay at Give Kids the World. So definitely that. But he did it a few months ago. Pepper Treeville, I'm gonna have to look at that up on Myers and the Mouse. Thank you for letting me know. They did a live stream to Marceline.
What?
Marceline, the town that inspired Main Street.
Got it. I'm trying to figure this out.
Mike Wheeler says a happy big birthday to Keith. Yep, I'm on his live stream tonight. So I think I'm going to cut this off here. Let's see, 3 minutes ago. Oh, he's at 5:15. We're going to stop at 5 p.m., everyone. So we're going to be almost on for 2 hours and 15 minutes, but that's okay because that way I can get more experience in doing this live stream thing. Alrighty.
I'm struggling.
Let's see what another question I should do. Ooh, I have one because a lot of people have opinions on this. An attraction that doesn't have a fast pass that you wish did.
Oh, God. Are there even attractions that don't have fast passes?
Well, People Mover's one of them.
People Mover moves so quick.
People Mover, Carousel of Progress.
Carousel of Progress isn't a big ride, though. That's the reason why they don't have
Mine would be People Mover, just for the idea that I can schedule my ride.
I kind of do agree with that. I do love People Mover a lot, actually.
Underrated attraction. They look great for special needs families who just need to get away.
Or if you have children that have medical conditions that deal with heat.
That also.
Because it is AC. For me.
How about you? Any attractions you wish they had a Fast Pass for?
Probably People Mover because of the hole.
Good thing it's potential spam.
I'm trying to find something to draw with this whole thing.
Trying to think any other one.
I might just write words on this one.
Great Mass Talk. Wallet Mass Talk is in 15 minutes. His live stream, I just got the notification about 5 minutes ago that he's going live in 30 minutes. So that was at 4:43. Hold on. Let me get a confirmation for you, Pepper Tree Villa.
Okay, can I use your phone for a second? I'll look something up. And I need something to look and base off of.
There you go.
Thank you.
5:10 p.m. So it is 4:45 my time. And we're on it. And we're on Eastern time. And it's Carousel of Progress today. Great ride. As a cast member, I love that ride so much. And I hope it never gets taken away because it's one of the only rides Walt did from start to end. And it's awesome. All right, let's keep going with the chat here so I can keep going. Downscale says Astro Orbiter. That line can be brutal. I agree.
The Astro Orbiter.
It has that. No, it doesn't. That's the one with the elevator.
No. As you can tell, I paid
Mike,
real close
I thought the
attention
same
to
thing,
this.
but I looked at here and it says 5:10. Walt goes usually on 6, and I said, yeah.
No, let's see if we can
Mass
do this
time
now.
is Mass Talk is sometimes on at the same time as us. Good to know. Big Disney fan, no worries. Tell Walt I sent you. That's good. I can join it today. Perfect. COP. Yes, absolutely. I'm so excited to go over. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of what I'm doing throughout the week now, especially towards the end of the stream, so that way you guys can follow me throughout the week. Tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going live with Big Disney Fan and Dean from the Live Place with our birthday stream for him, for Keith. Also on Friday, I'm doing my Catching Up with Caitlin episode. This is the second episode of the series, so that reminder is on. So if you guys want to share it with other DizTube communities so they can join in and learn more about me, especially since a lot of times I'm in chat. This one might be joining me. It may be, it'll depend on our mood. And then Rachel Loves Disney, our other moderator, might be joining us as well, but not sure as of yet. Blog post, I'm working on a life in quarantine and a special needs adult. I have not been working on that. And then Mike, I'm gonna be making accessible content for you, having all of my blog posts in a video form, audio format, so that way you guys can find it out, which is awesome. Yeah. And Delzio says yes. Yay, I can also join because normally, yay, that's exciting, Mike. Yeah, you definitely put in your input about Carousel of Progress. And Carousel of Progress is awesome. And for all of you that are here, make sure you go visit my friend Mouse Talk tonight, as well as Disney Nerd Herders at 7 and D&G Explorers at 8. They are doing live streams. Those two, we would love to have you say Caitlin sent you from her live stream earlier today, to share the love all together. And for those of you who don't follow April Roga, make sure you guys go follow her and her net-friendly movement and sharing it with those of you who have families with special needs, as well as families with autism. Also support some of my Disney friends, Dole Whip Dad, The Lim Project, The Mickey Bunch, and Disney Dan as of right now. We do have some collaborations in the works, and once I have positive dates, you guys can go follow me on my social media. They're all linked below in the description if you guys don't have my social media already. And also go and visit True Faces Instagram for my feature on their channel. So as of all of you, as a cast member once says, have a magical day. Oh, hold on, Mike. Oh, and I forgot just to tell you, blog is voiceover accessible. Would be better if it was reader available. Mike, I will look into that on my blog to make sure it's reader available for you. I will look into that and I will let you know. And for all of you who are here, make sure you go right over to Mouse Talk Walt's live stream and tell them Caitlin sent you. And have a magical day, as cast members once say. And I'll see you in tonight's live stream, if not on Friday's live stream. You all have a magical day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Can I do that? Well, it turns off. Hold on. Gotta wait for a little bit.